great to be here. I wanted you to see this quote. The LA Times reporter was quite pleased of our product, but it wasn't just the LA Times. We've been in hundreds of news outlets in the past year since we launched our product that's been used with over 500,000 travelers in more than 50 countries. Even the editor of TechCrunch, Mike Butcher, said we're onto something big. We've been featured in the Apple App Store alongside Lonely Planet, Airbnb, TripAdvisor. We have already over 1,000 local recommenders around the world, just 50 a year and a half ago. So we're massively growing. I should correct the slide because it's over 80 cities already. Right here in the US, over 15 cities with San Francisco, LA, New York, Boston, Chicago, and many more. We have hundreds of five-star reviews on the App Store. We're in one of the biggest markets in the world, a $2.3 trillion market, 10% of the world's GDP, 1 out of every 10 jobs is in the travel industry. But after I've shown you all these stats, you must be asking yourself, why am I not pitching at a VC the old school way? Why am I at a crypto conference? The easiest and honest answer is because it's the right thing to do. But before I'm going to dive into why we're harnessing blockchain technology, I want you to actually get a detour about our company. So we're 5 co-founders out of Tel Aviv, one of the biggest and most valuable startup cities in the world, with a huge ecosystem, with great professionals. Our team, we had Miko said that the 5 most important things are team, 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 team. And I think in that sense, our CEO has already exited the company. Our CMO our chief marketing officer had his own marketing agency that he exited. We have great, over 50 years of experience together. My co-founder, Gil, CTO, has commanded over 400 developers in Israel's top developer intelligence unit, A200. Now, what we've seen when we were traveling together as co-founders, when we were friends traveling the world, we've seen that it's almost impossible to get honest and great, trustworthy recommendations. We spent over 30 hours finding recommendations online when we're planning a trip. We're Googling best restaurants in London and getting 10 million results that are completely manipulated by biased business owners. And what we've seen is a huge pain, and it leads us to these sort of deals. People are clawing at you, trying to get you to buy this deal or that deal, and essentially you can never trust the recommender because you don't know whether they have an interest to sell you something or not. So we've come to a conclusion that finding good travel information is just too damn difficult. And people hack their way through like they do with every major problem they face. So they go to Facebook and they ask their friends, hey, what's going on in London tonight? Where should I go for this restaurant in Paris? What is the best thing to do in Chicago right now? But the problem is, Facebook is not suited for that. And your friends from your own country are not suited to reply you about what to do in Taipei. So what we wanted to basically provide is a friend wherever you travel to. A friend you can trust, that they will understand your needs, they will understand who you are, and they can give you an incredible recommendation. So that's where Cool Cousin enters. We want to be the friend that you have in every city you travel to. Right now, we're live in the App Store for a year, more than 500,000 users, more than 150,000 monthly active travelers. And what we do is we curate a community of locals in every city we operate in. These what we call local recommenders, apply to us in the drove. So more than 10,000 people apply to us on a monthly basis, and we accept about 10% of those. So we screen and validate all of our local recommenders. They build their own map of recommendations. So if you close your eyes for a second, imagine your favorite spots in the city you're coming from. You have your own cafe, your own restaurant, your own favorite shop, your own street to wander in, and these are your own places that define your lifestyle. So imagine you can share that with any type of traveler who wants to get an architect's map, or a designer's map, or an entrepreneur's map, someone who lives in the Upper East, or someone who lives in Bushwick. So you can grab his map of recommendation, enjoy the tailored insight, and you can also message them with a question like, where should I go to grab my Airbnb? Which neighborhood should I book it? Or how do I score cheap tickets for an NBA match? So over 3 million messages have already been sent by 500,000 users. And they've been asking fantastic questions, which are almost travel agent-like. Accommodation, flight, travel concerns, female travelers asking whether it's safe to travel at night. And what we've been seeing is that the millennial, the biggest generation in history, are reverting to pre-internet tactics. They're going to the travel agent. Why is that? Because they're looking for clarity and curation. They don't want to spend 30 hours to research online on what to do in a trip. So they're going to the travel agent. And the travel agent is back and people are spending more and more money, especially millennials, on time-saving tools like that. You've seen it in research, you've seen it in a lot of news outlets, and we want to turn our cousins to be the new and improved local travel agents. Not a 65-year-old aunt who's giving you a cheaper airfare, but a local on the ground that can connect you to whatever is going on that you love. So we're creating the first decentralized peer-to-peer travel agency. That's why we're introducing an ERC20 compatible utility token called COZ. Now, in the last year, we've been investigating how exactly we're going to harness blockchain technology to do that. Gil, our CTO, has been in blockchain for more than 6 years. We've been working with top advisors and actually building a sensible solution that harnesses blockchain in a proper way. So we're building an autonomous community using great smart contracts that are completely transparent to make sure that our platform is unbiased. I'm not sure if you know, but the #1 restaurant in London right now, according to TripAdvisor, is a fake restaurant called The Shed. So we're seeing lots of these horrible, manipulated recommendations that are completely destroying crowdsourced solutions. So our answer to that is creating transparent solutions on blockchain with smart contracts to make sure that our community provides authentic recommendations. Now, we're also going for blockchain because we want fast growth. Right now, I'm the head of our community and operations. I can't handle the load of all these cousins who are applying to us. Also, we want to cut ourselves out from the process to make sure that we have an incentive engine for our cousins. So our token is not only going to help our travelers get incredible premium services for their trip planning, we are also going to help our cousins monetize on their local knowledge. So cousins are going to earn hundreds of dollars in COZ tokens, and we're going to also enable fast growth. But our affordable services, what we're trying to do is take what business travelers have been experiencing in the past few years. We want to turn that into the public and make sure that everyone in the world can enjoy fantastic recommendations and fantastic tailored services and fantastic concierge services wherever they travel. So our cousins are going to help you book your accommodation, book your airline, book your reservation, and also get your ticket to the Book of Mormon. Our use of Foreseed is mostly for R&D because we're moving an existing platform, one of the only ICOs out there with an existing live product that's been already validated by a VC in New York, and we're now moving onwards. Now, our token symbol is COZ, and we're now finishing our private sale that we launched only 3 weeks ago. And as I said, we have a wonderful team, more than 20 people working full-time, even 20 hours a day from our offices in Tel Aviv and London, marketers, designers, content directors. We have Pete Hancock on our advisory, the VP of Yelp. We have Asaf Shavit, one of the original co-founders of Ethereum. We have economists from Goldman Sachs. We have blockchain experts that are really fantastic, and our VC is behind us. I really want you to visit us at our booth. Ask any question you like. I took a bit of the time for questions, so you can visit our website to sign up for our whitelist. Ask us anything you want, and thank you again for the opportunity to speak here, and good luck to everyone else.
Back and fuel the chat.